In the very end of July, Lithuania has witnessed a huge storm, waved all across the country. Suddenly, the electricity went off, and we were brought back to the old times, when basic survival needs become the priority again, and simple daily life tasks take much more time. Something like that, I guess. I'm a type of person that never gives up, so now we have a power outage, we have our breakfast ready, and I really need a cup of tea with that, but we don't want to burn the fire just for the cup of tea, so I YouTubed a little bit. And now I'm gonna try to boil some water with candles. Let's look for a miracle. Are you ready? Go! One part in me suddenly became so happy. Seems like it worked, because it meant a forced vacation from all our computer works and daily habits in general. And sometimes it's just so hard to get out of them, even though we are the ones who created them and we don't have any bosses or employers. Okay, cheers, guys. Cheers! It instantly felt so empty in the space, as if the time has stopped, and I could feel the amazing feeling of just floating in the moment. And it freed out so much energy to do stuff that we are usually postponing to do. It was super interesting to use our well for the first time.
Oh yeah!
After this experience, I can quite imagine myself living in the times when there were no electric appliances, just a simple coexisting with the world, and only a life grounding in the presence. Not planning too much or thinking, following intuition, observing, being, like in the childhood or in the old times. And this is exactly what I long for with all my being. We're gonna cook food in old-fashioned way. I pray to life every day for this flow and ease, trusting the process, living fully grounded in the senses, connected with nature elements, and therefore keeping that sacred magical feeling of connection inside. And everything in a romantic candlelight bringing so much magic and mystical feeling. The only drawback that I still feel in these situations and living in a cabin is that it's quite scary for me at nights. And in this whole period of 7 or almost 8 months here, I haven't spent a night alone here. My husband already had, and he said that it was a bit creepy, but not too much, because we both are quite sensitive and believe in all paranormal things, you know, in spirits and all kinds of energies. So yeah, I don't know. In the days, it's so amazing, it's so super cozy. I just never have even one little bad thought about something. But in the evenings, when I could just enjoy my creativity and everything, I get creepiness and these strange, you know, fears instead of inspiration. I hope that these fears will go away with time. Share if you want how it is with you guys. How do you feel about paranormal things and how do you feel at nights? And especially if you are somewhere in the woods like we do. It's just complete silence, especially today when it's the power outage. No electricity is working, no Wi-Fi's, no nothing. No energies are crossing our house. So, yeah. Just wanted to share this with you before I go to sleep in these romantic candlelights. That there is often another side to all the things that maybe it's not often told. Okay, so good night now, my loves. See you in the morning. So good morning. We have still no electricity, so we're making breakfast again in an old-fashioned way on the fire, and it's kind of fun. But if the electricity will be out still for some days to come, then it will become a problem, because we have some things to prepare with computers and everything. And today we went to our well again to take the water. It's so interesting because we have never used it before. And yeah, it was quite good. Well, it was a strange night with such pitch black because nothing was shining and it was so dark outside, just so stormy, and we had a little bit of roof leakage, yeah, water dropping, so quite an extreme time, but very interesting. And this was, I guess, the biggest storm we have witnessed already here in the countryside in this half year, because it was rainy and massive winds for almost 2 days, all yesterday, all night, and even before, I guess. And today it's still quite windy, and we have a little bit of things happened outside. Our tree was broken, a big branch was just cracked down. We'll need to fix quite a lot of things outside after this. My garden is destroyed a lot, tomatoes and everything, and yesterday when I saw it, I almost started crying because when you nourish something for so long, like all spring, all summer, and then it can just go and disappear in one night. Yeah. Tons of petals have fallen down. Glad that there are still some left. So it's almost the end of the second day now, since we are still without electricity. It's all nice and fun, except for a few things. The first is that all the phones and camera is dying, and we can soon be without any connection. Second thing, our refrigerator starts to melt, and all our harvest, like frozen strawberries like you saw in previous vlogs and everything, they just started to melt, and I don't want to lose that so much. I need to prepare texts and have my preparations with the computer for the wedding on Saturday that I will be doing the ceremony for. So it's a huge thing, and I really need to prepare not to leave it, you know, until the last day. Tai mėly draugai ir šeimos nariai, sveiki atvykę šią ypatingą dieną. Pajuskit šilumą širdyje. Maskę ant jaunųjų rankų.
Gorgeous.
So those are the only things that are bothering me and creating this some kind of tension. And other than that, we are having a great time, and I can completely understand. I can completely imagine living like this without electricity, like in old times. And it's all very, very cozy. If I would be honest, I was so happy to have these days without electricity. To witness neighbor villagers so kindly reaching out to each other, asking if anyone is in need of any help, to bathe in a lake, to not know when we'll go back to normal, and just surrender to life. So good! Perfect ending of the day. Here we will keep the food because the fridge is the same temperature now as our house, so it will be better here. It's so interesting to be in this humble position living in nature, that there are a lot of things, so much more than in the city, that we just cannot control. And it's quite extreme, but also very exciting and interesting at the same time. So, okay, I'm going before my camera died and see you later. And if I don't see you later, then I thank you very much for watching it, and I hope that you felt this ancient vibe from these few days that we hanged out together. And I wish you a beautiful day. I wish you to enjoy your simple moments, and don't wait for life to stop you like this until you really understand that rest and feeling good and enjoying this moment is a priority number one. So yeah, thank you so much again, and see you soon. Camera died at the 3rd day, and electricity came back on the 6th. So we lived a whole week just like our ancestors used to live. Everything's harder but simpler. So all in all, was it a struggle or a gift?